Hey guys, Darin Fredrickson here with Master Surveillant, and I burned an investigator earlier today because I believe it was she, made a fundamental error on a stationary setup where she was using her sunscreen in the window. And so I was going to film her so I could demonstrate it, but she already pulled out of the area and left before I could get back. So I just want to show you the setup, and I want to show you how you can avoid getting burned on a surveillance when you're using your vehicle. Stay tuned. So the vehicle just left. It was parked right over by these bushes to watch the entrance of this hotel where I'm at right here. It's a Holiday Inn Express. I think they saw me looking over, and when I circled around to get video of it, they ended up leaving, but they were set up right there to look down into this Holiday Inn Express parking lot. But they had their screen up, like the silver screen that you would put up to, just your typical windshield silver screen, which drew my attention immediately because where I'm at, it's not really that hot. So I'm going to show you a solution, a $7 solution. I never leave home without it, and every surveillant should have this in their toolkit. Just the cost is so cheap and it makes so much sense, and it's one of those things where, like I said, I don't leave home without it. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's the best thing to maintain covert surveillance. All right, so here's the view from my vehicle of the Holiday Inn Express. I have two exits. I have one on the west side, and I have one on the east side, right over there where that silver car is, and then you can see the exit coming out there. So from my position here, I can cover both exits of the hotel. So let me show you what I'm talking about with the silver screens. That vehicle just left. I'm not sure if they were doing surveillance here or not, but they definitely had their screens up, and it looked like they were in a position to do surveillance. And all right, I'm going to reveal to you one of my secrets for disguising a vehicle or camouflaging yourself in a vehicle. It costs about $7 or $8. You can pick it up at most Walmarts, and this is it right here. I don't leave home without this. I take it everywhere. You can use it no matter what city you're in. And what this does, it provides you the ability to do surveillance through it. See how you can see me through it? But when you put it in a vehicle, it obscures the human form in the seat, and it gives you cover. I'm going to demonstrate it here in a minute. You're not going to be able to see me in it because you won't be able to film with me in it, but right here. So I put this in the windshield. I place it right in front of the steering wheel and then up where the sun visor is. Now this is something that I learned from Johnston Blakely out of Florida. He's a private investigator, does some investigator training. He taught me this little tool here, and if you're not utilizing this in your surveillance toolbox, then you're behind the 8 ball, definitely behind the 8 ball. So again, Walmart, $7 to $8. Now, I kind of joke about it. I did a class a few years ago, had some guys from Washington and Washington State. They came to my class, they left, they went up to their home states to get this right here. They went to some Walmarts. They said they went to 4 Walmarts, and they called me and they said, hey, like, we can't get these mesh screens up here. The Walmarts don't carry them. And then I was thinking, well, in Washington, like, it's rain like 80% of the time, right? They don't have much sun, so this is something that would sit on their shelves, because when it's sunny in Pond or Washington, they're out there sucking it up, man. And so they don't have a use for this as much as like us in Arizona, or I'm on the East Coast right now, and I went to a Walmart and they had plenty of these. So I don't leave home without it. If you're not using this, you're missing it. And let me demonstrate what it actually looks like when it's in a vehicle, and I'll show you how to position it. So this is what my vehicle looks like right now without the screen in it. Unfortunately, with rental cars, sometimes you gotta deal with this whole toll road thing here, and it's just part of the reality of rental cars. And so you just kind of try to avoid getting behind your subject too often. But let me demonstrate this mesh screen, and I'll show you what it looks like, first of all, without it. Okay, let me show you how you install this. Pop it open, and you basically put it right in front of the steering wheel. So you got it in front of the steering wheel. You drop your sun visor So now there's like this cavity, right? You have your sun visor, you have your steering wheel, and the whole dash is behind the mesh screen. So what it does is it blacks out the image. And then if you need your radio, you can position it like that. So this is what it looks like from the inside. And what's cool is you can photograph through this, you can video through it, you can look through binoculars, and you're breaking up the human image inside. And depending on how much tint you have on your windows, I don't have a lot here, but I'm going to show you from outside the van looking in, you cannot see a human figure in here usually. I mean, with the sun coming in with the side window here, you might be able to see me if you look close, but a vehicle leaving either that entrance there or the entrance over there I pointed out, most likely they're not going to see me in here. Plus I have this bush blocking, I'm down below the road, so I have the dirt and stuff in front of me, and so all they're going to see is a windshield coming out of there. So let me show you what it looks like from the outside. What it looks like from the outside. Right now I'm catching a little bit of sun, and so it's not as darked out as I would like it to be. But the most important thing is I'm breaking up the human body line that would be behind or in that driver's seat. So if you look at it from the side, see, I'm catching full sun through this window right here. It's full sun, and so that's gonna light me up a little bit more than what I would like. So vehicles, if you have the option of tinting out your front windows, you're gonna cut down on your sun coming in, and you can see there how I have it positioned. And I mean, this thing is quick to break down when you need to break it down to roll. Just pull it down. A lot of times I just throw it over. I don't worry about folding it up until I have a down moment, and then I can fold it up. The other no-brainer use for these screens right here is to put on your side windows. As you can see, my back windows here, they do have some tint, but this will actually provide some darker tint, and depending if you have 3 or 4, you can go ahead and install it on the back window. I'll show you that. Right, I plugged that in there so you can see how that looks from the inside. It doesn't obstruct your vision any, and it provides you another layer of darkness. Let me show you what it looks like on the outside. All right, you can't see anything through this thing here. Like, literally, I guess the best way to show you is to try to look in through the front, but this is pretty much blacked out as you'll get. This is better than the limo tint, and you can still see really well from the inside. Here you can see it from the other side. You can see how I position it. It has suction cups, so you can go ahead and just suction it the best way it fits, and that's a small side window, so that's about as good as I got with that one. There's another option for cutting down on the sun coming in through your side window, is just use another mesh screen and position it in the best you can. Here's an example of the screen and what you can see through it. And this is just with my camera on my phone. You can see that whether it's binoculars, video, still image, or your camera in some cases, you can see that you can still get a decent image. All right, well, I hope that helped you out. If you're not including the $7 tool in your surveillance toolkit, you're really missing out. I have looked online, and I haven't been real successful in finding these types of items that I can locate at the Walmart. They just have so many different packages and variations online. I haven't found one yet, but I will look, and if I do find one, I'll put the link below. Have a good day. Be safe out there.